Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about separation anxiety. That's when your dog goes crazy when you leave it. That's a huge problem that every trainer will get constantly asked about. Now, separation anxiety is needy dogs. They need your company. You're getting down, are you? Just a minute. Then you get. You want to play with that? Okay. They're needy dogs. They're needy for their human company. And they're not necessarily needy for dog company. But just up near the edge. Jump down there. Now, almost 100% needy dogs are created by humans. They start off 6 to 7 weeks old. Just watching Harry for a minute. They start off 6 to 7 weeks old, 6 to 8 weeks old, and we take them away from their mother and all their siblings. They need that company. So when we bring them home, of course they're anxious. They've missed all that. So you have to do a process. You've got to start delivering that company, making up for it, but starting to separate them so they're not so needy for the company. And that takes quite a while. I mean, old Ron here, when we brought him home, Lynn had him sleeping in the bed with us. There's nothing wrong with that. Where are you going, Harry? You come back here. Come back here, you rascal. You rascal. You come here. You might have to go in with Grandma. There's nothing wrong with having him. Now here's an example. Now he's come up. You see he's come up and he wants a stroke. If you always give that stroke to him, to your dog, they become needy for it. All dogs are born with certain things that they need. Well, that's enough. That's enough. Enough. And Ron, he's turned out he's very needy for company. And unfortunately, my dogs, they like to lay separate. And he wants to just touch a dog while he's laying down. And they won't have a bar of that. So he doesn't sleep on our bed anymore. We let him for a while. Just to get over that period. That was quite a few months actually. Now we say don't get up, and he's fine with it. You see how he's here. The other dogs, they could be anywhere. And I'll just give you an example. If Laura shows those dogs, now stay there, Laura. I'm watching Harry. Now you can come back to me, Laura. Now, I've just opened the screen door to the house. Now, at some point, those three, will wander off back in the house because they don't need to be with me all the time. They're content dogs. Whereas Ron, he still hasn't got out of that. That's in his DNA, how he is. So, I have a motto. You can't have the dog you want unless you give your dog what it needs. You have to fulfil what they need to make a content dog like the other ones. And it's a process of fulfilling what he needs. And when he's got that, they're content dogs. Needy dogs that are always anxious aren't content dogs. So it's not just a little thing of going, do that, and it fixes it. They're all different. And there's this myth that they're all nervous dogs. Well, that's not true at all. You can have the most powerful, dominant dog that goes crazy when their owner leaves, because he wants to be with their owner all the time. Even though it's dominant and powerful, it still wants to be with its owner. And we've got a nervous dog, and we've just taught her the same way. You have to break that string. So when your dog comes up to you, and I notice this a lot with just about everyone, the dog comes over to them, they automatically go and give it a stroke. So your dog wants affection, it's born with wanting a bit of affection, but you keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. So it grows and grows and grows. If your dog's, all dogs are aggressive, because that's in a little way, but if you keep feeding that aggression, and protection people want that, so they feed it and play on it. But if you don't want that and you let your dog run the fence line, they're perfectly friendly. You'll have a little go at someone dog's walking by yapping at them, and then it grows and grows and grows because it gets fed and fed the aggression all the time. We better see to Harry, I think.
He's getting separation anxiety from you.
Well, he's not. He's getting, I want to play out here anxiety. So, bring him out, Laura. I'll try and keep an eye at the same time.
Go to Grandpa.
You come and sit in my lap.
Go to
Dog
Grandpa.
boy. Dog boy, come here and sit in my lap. You see how we've made Ron respect him? He will never push like he does on us, because he respects his space. So the same thing, if you've got a beagle, it's already been born to follow a scent. It's in its DNA. But if you don't do anything about that, it'll only follow the scent. Pop it down there. It'll only follow the scent for a couple of 100 yards. But if you feed it, encourage it, and keep doing it, and keep feeding it, you'll end up following from mile to mile. So the way to stop that, and there'll be no surprise to people that follow me, it starts with the stick boundaries, my foundations of everything. He's gone again.
Yeah, he wants you to chase him.
Here's the perfect example. Ron's standing there. So the natural inclination from everyone is to give him a little stroke. So you feed it and feed it and feed it. So when you leave, you feel this neediness all the time. So the first thing, start with a stick boundary. Start excluding your dog from certain things that are easy. Start excluding them. Like I've got this veranda. Set something up for yourself, so your dogs can watch you doing the gardening. Because there's no quick fix on these things. You've got to start stretching that elastic on your dog. So you haven't got a physical boundary. You've got a mental boundary, and they see you go out the door. They see you go in the bathroom, and they can't follow you because you put a mental barrier there, but not all the time. So the other thing you can do is teach them to go in the car and just sit there in the car while you're out here in the garden with the doors all open. That's that stretching that, they can't always go with you. There's a few theories go around with trainers. I've seen a fair bit. Is don't let your dog have the whole run of the house, because then they're anxious because they've got to guard their whole house. Put them in a small part. Well, I don't quite agree with that one, because I don't like confining dogs in that are, if you've got a nervous dog, and that's why it's anxious, I don't like confining them in a little part of the house, because if they hear a noise or bang, something near that point, they're stuck there. They can't get away. Whereas nervous dogs like to go, move away to somewhere else. If you've got a passage in a flat, and the front door, people are constantly walking by, so your dog barks there, exclude them from that bit, but give them room to move around. Dogs don't just go to sleep in one spot for 8 hours. They catnap all the time. They get up and wander around. And if you restrict that, they get more, which is why I definitely don't recommend cages to keep an anxious dog in, because he can't get away. It's trapped in there. People say it's a safe place. Well, it's not a safe place for a dog if it's locked up. It's trapped. If you want a safe place, get them a kennel with a top, and it's dark inside, and they can go inside. Sometimes in that little cave, they feel right, but they want to be able to get out of it. If you don't let them get out of it, they never feel safe. They feel trapped. They can hear noises, and what the hell's that? And they can't get away. They can't wander off and have a look. That's about all I can say about it now, but I don't mind taking questions on it, because every dog's different. There isn't one cure for needy dogs, but the basics is you've got to start snapping that elastic you're tied to in the home, out in the garden. You can go in the garden and say, look, put a line down in the garden. Your dog follows you out. Don't cross that boundary. And you go down the other end of the garden. So they get used to you going away, and you can go outside, around the sheds and outside. And your dog's going to be mentally prepared. I accept you leaving, and I calm down. But that all goes with fulfilling what your dog needs as well to get a content dog. If you've got a high active dog and you never do anything high active to get rid of it, you've got no chance.
We've got Dog Boy on the camera. Sorry, everyone.
So, Money Boy. I'm not saying you can't stroke your dog, but on your terms. Don't keep doing it all the time. Don't keep buying. If I bought into Ron, he would never stop licking. He would never stop coming up to us, and Laura can attest to that. He really wants it all the time.
Yeah.
So we have to stop that. That should do for now.